Why does this remind me of a BRZ? Rocket Bunny BRZ. I don't know why, but it just does. Looks very sick. You got the side exits right there. Damn, that thing looks mean. Oh my gosh, the back looks crazy. The rear end looks insane. Yeah, definitely looks nice. The sound, amazing.
That $6,000 turbo kit you're saving for is the cheap part. Real truth about building fast cars that people hear is supporting mods. And I'm talking actual fast cars, like 800 horsepower, 1,000 horsepower and up. You got to be able to supply enough fuel with either low pressure fuel.
All facts. Man, you start to look into these builds, and you find buying the car is the cheap part sometimes. Buying the engine is the cheap part. It's insane. I mean, people have no clue the amount of work and the amount of funds that go into this stuff, man. I mean, he's gonna break it down, but it is just insane. That like the car could be 2% of what you paid for. Paid for the whole build. Literally. Literally, bro.
Pumps, port injection, or upgraded injectors. Then you got to produce enough spark with stronger ignition coils, upgraded clutch or transmission to handle the power, and cooling mods because more power means more heat. After all that,
More
you need to
power.
strengthen the drivetrain.
More power means more heat. You need fueling. You need a clutch that can handle the power. You know what I'm saying? It gets insane. The amount of things that you have to do once you start making over five, even over 400. But obviously, you know what I'm saying? Once you make it over 600, it's no longer a regular car. You know what I'm saying? It's no longer a car that you can go to the, you know what I'm saying, the dealership and say, I want that. Like, you just don't really see cars like that. I mean, of course you can, you know what I'm saying? There are cars are out there that you can buy for more power, but of course they're hundreds of thousands of dollars. But once you start hitting that 600 mark and up, it's no longer a regular car. The amount of maintenance and the amount of preventative measures and the amount of supporting mods you need, it gets out of control, bro.
With drive shaft, more heat. After all that, you need to strengthen the drivetrain with drive shaft, differential, and axles. And after all that, you still aren't putting the power down, so you need a small brake kit, different wheels, better tires. It just never ends. All I'm saying is make sure you know what you're getting yourself into before you start.
Yeah, man. Seriously, know what you're getting into. I mean, if you love to go fast like myself, it's worth it. But man, you just don't know. Um, and people say they want to go fast and they want to build all these cars, and I tell them, man, I said, look, man, do you really, really want to? Is this something you love? Is this something you need? Me, I'm already too deep into it now, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I can't shake it. I've already felt some power, and now you yearn for it all the time, so it's tough. It's real tough. But this guy, very accurate, very realistic video. The car, the engine, those are the cheap parts. Those are the cheap parts.
This is my Ferrari V8 swap
Check this
BMW
out.
wagon.
Okay.
Look how beautiful that is. Look how beautiful that is. I wouldn't even listen. BMWs, the bodies, very beautiful cars, but their engines don't look good. I mean, it's just real. I mean, I'm just being real with you. The engines don't look aesthetically pleasing, and then they look like a rat's nest. Especially these newer ones, they look like a rat's nest. They look like a nightmare to work on. This thing looks like a work of art. Carbon fiber hood. With the TEs. Caros. Some exhaust tips. Holy sh.
This is
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful build. I would love to see more of that. I'd love to see it actually moving. That thing is, oh my gosh. Listen, man, I don't, Yes, one day I will learn more about BMW engines, but they just look like a nightmare to work on. They look like a nightmare. I mean, I've already dealt with one E46 engine to pull out, and it was a nightmare, bro. Like it was just so much harder than a Toyota, than a Lexus. You know what I'm saying? Like everything is just right there. With Toyota engines, they're just right there for you to see and and do what you need to do. You know what I'm saying? But BMW, maybe one day I'll be changed. I don't know.
This is a 1990 Mercedes 190E that I've built.
These are one of the nicest not Beamers. These are one of the nicest Mercedes ever made, cars that they ever made. I absolutely love the body style, the blocky kind of rectangular. I don't know. I just really like them. Um, we'll see.
In sort of a tribute to the Evo 2.
Tell me about the spec. What you got in there?
Okay, we got a SL 600 front and rear subframe, Texas Speed 408 stroker motor with precision twin turbos. We're making about 1,500 horsepower.
Holy shit.
1,500 horsepower in a 1980 car. Oh my gosh. Everything is completely restored for sure. Everything is completely, overhauled. Nothing is old on that. I'm sure they completely changed everything underneath in the rear to be able to hold that power, obviously, but that is absolutely insane. Um, I really like this car back in the day before my time, but AZ Faison, if you go look him up, he had a 190E with the Louis Vuitton seats. You know what I'm saying? Go look that up if you don't know.
Basically gutted it front to back,
Yeah.
and I built my version of the perfect Evo 2. So it's essentially a wide body Evo 2.
Wide body Evo 2.
And the Evo 2 is it's just a higher spec. I think it's like the highest spec you can get for the 190E, by the way.
Okay, perfect. And if I may ask, what's your favorite part about your car?
I'd say probably the wing.
The wing?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's beautiful.
We built that wing from scratch. It's sort of a blend of the Evo 2 wing and the F40 LMP
Look at that, bro. Fighter jet. Fighter jet.
wing.
And what you got in there, that frame? Like
That
some-
duct feeds into the rear trunk because you'll notice there's no radiator in the front and no cooling system. It's all in the back.
Oh, I see. Okay. All
So
right.
it's got an opening
Just nasty, bro. Look at the red interior. Yeah, this is probably the nicest one I've seen.
in the back, and the radiator and oil cooler, the dry sump system are all housed in the trunk.
Amazing. All right. Thank you so much.
No
Appreciate
problem,
it.
man.
Gorgeous, man. Oh my goodness. That is so, oh my gosh. I have no words for it. I mean, just look at it. Gee, look at that, man. Look at that. Rolling around in that, bro. I mean, I gotta build one, man. I really gotta build a 190E. That'll be my classic build for sure. I love the way they look. The boxy look just looks classy as hell. Timeless in my opinion. But you guys already know what it is, King Ferg. Like, subscribe for more content because there will be more content. You feel me? Hit that bell icon to get more notifications. Peace.